Bu arada ben seriyi bitirmedim ama dayanamadım ve başlayacağım. Yani çok sonradan göreceksiniz bunu muhtemelen ama ben çok önceden çekmiş olacağım. Çünkü dayanamıyorum. Görmek istiyorum.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful.
No!
Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Ne derim, ağlayasım geldi. Belirlemek istiyorum. Max'in ilişkisi. Max ve Chloe. Romantik ilişki dedim ben buna. Romantik ilişki yaptık çünkü. Ondan sonra Chloe Price. Arkadaşlar. Öldü. Maalesef. Amanda. Şimdi bir şey söyleyeceğim. Amanda ile romantik ilişki yaptık. Winnie ile de romantik ilişki yaptık. Herkes öpmüşüz, şuraya bak. Safiye'yi destekledik. Yaptığımız şeyleri görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Bir saniye şunu çekmek istiyorum lütfen. Hadi onayla. Memnunum çünkü böyle yaptık. Neyse bir şey olmaz. Toparlarız bir şekilde. Düzgün mü değil mi bilmiyorum. Yani gerçekten gece aldım oyunu. Bekledim böyle oynamak için falan. Anca oynuyorum. Yani saçım başım hiç umurumda değil şu an. Şarkı da çok güzeldi. O şarkıya bayılıyorum biliyor musunuz? İnanmıyorum. Burası kim?
In her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah.
Bebeğim,
Okay.
bebeğim.
I can make that work.
Bebeğim. Bebeğim. Aa, bebeğim. İnanmıyorum ya. Çıldıracağım. Diyeceksin ki bağırma. Nasıl bağırmayayım arkadaşlar? Tipe bak. Nasıl büyümüş.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Söyleyelim. Yapacak bir
Come
şey yok.
on, man. What's with the threats? They're heading on now. Just grabbing the last gear from the van out back.
Yeah, okay. They better be.
Damn it. That was not a 20-minute lie. Maybe a 10-minute lie, if I'm lucky. And I'm never lucky.
Tamam oğlum. Neyse hiçbir şey söylemeyeceğim, dur. ettiniz değil mi? Lisenin tuvaleti değil mi bu?
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out.
Tamam işte görmüyor musunuz o izi? Bak bakayım.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Şu taraflarda bir şey var mı acaba? Merak ettim. Yok gidemiyorum. Şu tarafa gidebiliyor muyum? Ne oldu? Tamam gidilmiyor. Gidelim. Allah'ım Chloe ile oynuyorum ya. Çıldıracağım. Ben buradan ileriye gidemiyorum. Bir daha mı geri döneceğim oraya? Bak bakalım.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Canım benim. Bu Max'in evindeki şömine değil mi arkadaşlar? Bu ne kız böyle? Bir şey var zannettim. Daha ilk andan takılıyormuşuz değil mi? Çok komik olur. Lan burası
How
nerede
long has
açıldı?
this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories.
Silah.
They're only getting worse.
Stop
Niye ötüyor bu?
stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Kaledon'a giriş
That memory
yapıyoruz.
can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Of ya. Bir şey unuttuk zannettim.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Abi. Joyce da mı ölmüş?
I know I'm alive.
Ha,
I've got a
dur.
decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
Anladım. Anladım.
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how? Max?
Ya bizim Max derkenki çaresizliğimizi görüyor musunuz ya? O sesi hissettiniz değil mi? Ah canım benim ya. Hayır ya. Of. Yaptığım seçimden pişman olacağım değil mi şu an?
Who the fuck are you?
Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. Why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
Hay o grubu var ya.
I just told you, man. They're loading in now. And why isn't there a ramp on the back door? Or do they not have handicap accessibility in wherever the fuck town?
Bizim Chloe döndü dostum. Başarıma bak. Max değil mi? Ah Max'im benim ya. Canım Max'im ya. Tipine bak. Daha görmeden söylüyorum, evet.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill her. My manager
Yanlış
Hazel
yaptım.
is always looking out for me.
Şunu seçecektim de.
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Al bakalım
I
günümüzde neler
always tell
yazıyor.
my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Yeni bir günle başlarken her zaman gözüm korkar. Sanki büyük bir açıklama yapmam gerekiyormuş gibi hissediyorum. Özellikle de geçen yılki her şeyi değiştiren fırtınadan bu yana söyleyecek pek bir şeyim olmadığı için. Bu başlamak için iyi bir nokta. Geçen arkadaşım Safi öldüğünde her şey parçalanıyormuş gibi hissettim ve sonra Safi'nin ölmediği bir dünya buldum. Gerçeklikler arasında atlamak için yeni bir yetenek ve sonra Safi ve ben onu yeniden bir araya getirmeyi başarana kadar her şey gerçekten parçalandı. Chloe. Chloe hakkında çok düşünüyorum. Yani hep düşünürdüm ama fırtınadan beri sürekli bir varlık gibi. Aslında bu kötü bir şey değil. Sanki öldüğünden bu yana herhangi bir zamanda daha fazla ona bağlı hissediyorum ama bu çok yoğun. Şimdi bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Ben Double Espresso bu aramızda bir espriydi de. Double Espresso'yu ilk bitirdiğimde ciddi anlamda ağladım. Çünkü neden biliyor musunuz? Double Espresso'yu bitirdiğimde dedim ki yani iki dünyayı birleştirebildik, tamam mı? Ve işte hani bir şekilde Safi'yi bir şekilde kurtarabildik. Ama hani bunu Chloe'ye yapamadığımız için kendi kendime dedim ki abi ben hani Chloe'ye haksızlık edildiğini düşünüyorum. Yani neden falan diye düşünüp gerçekten ağladım. Neyse devam ediyorum. Bazı yönlerden bildirecek çok az şey var. Aynı yer, aynı ev, aynı hayat. Yıllarca durmadan oradan oraya taşındıktan, bir maceradan diğerine atladıktan sonra bir anda kendimi ne bileyim kozama çekilmiş mi buldum. Ama diğer yönlerden de bir nevi metamorfoz geçiriyorum. Metamorfoz ne demek acaba? Yasmin benden tam zamanlı ders vermemi istediğinde şok oldum. Şaka yaptığını sandım. Ama birkaç atölye çalışmama katıldıktan sonra bunu yapabileceğimden emindi. Ve işte ikinci şok. Görünüşüne göre haklıymış. Öğretmeyi seviyorum. Öğrencilerimi önemsiyorum. Ve benimkini bana asla yapmadığı şekilde, en hafif tabiriyle, onları besleyen türden bir öğretmen olmayı umursuyorum. Belki bu kadarı yeterlidir. Şimdilik kesinlikle öyle. Ama ne kadar süreyle? Tam olarak sıkışmış hissettiğimden değil ama bunca zamandır inşa ettiğim şey bu muydu? Buraya benim bu versiyonuma bağlanmaya hazır mıyım? Belki de menajerim Hazel, vay canına artık bir menajerim var. Hafta sonunu New York'ta geçirmemi önerdiğinde bu yüzden evet dedim. Belki de bir yandan kök salarken diğer yandan da yollarda olma dozumu alabilirim. Ama sonra bana önceden bazı röportaj soruları gönderdi ve öf. İlhamınızı nereden alıyorsunuz? Ölümden ilham aldığımı söylemek çok mu garip olur? Tam olarak ilham almak değil, ölümün yönlendirilmesi. Ölümle tanımlanmak. Yönlendirmesiymiş pardon. Buna biri ne diyebilir ki? Garip. Hayatın içine üzgünüm. Garip hayatın için üzgünüm mü? Notlarımın üzerine ağlamayı kesme. Aslında bu bir muhabir. O yüzden bir sonraki soru şu olurdu. O zaman çalışmalarınız son zamanlarda neden çok daha az iç karartıcı? Kentsel manzaralar yok. Paslı inşaat demirleri yok. Portre fotoğrafçılığına bile giriyorsunuz. Ve evet, sanırım Caledon'dan bana iyi gel. Caledon bana iyi geldi. Artık canımı yakmayan bir şekilde Artık canımı yakmayan bir şekilde canlı hissettiriyor. Okey. Zaten geçen yıl tüm terk edilmiş binalara ve bowling salonlarına girmiştim. O yüzden bu yıl sadece yaşayanlarla yeniden yaşamayı öğrendim. İşte bu yüzden röportaj vermiyorum. SMS. Of, bunların hiçbirini okuyamam bu arada. Neden bayıldım? Çünkü ben iki farklı evrenlerde sizi iki farklı şekilde gerçekten bil mukabele mi dediniz ya?
I never figured out who this was, but it's nice that somebody cared.
Yemin ederim sevgili gibi davranmışız. Az gözümü aldı ışık da ondan. Umarım çok kötü gözükmüyordur. Mesajlarımız bitmiş. Görevimiz gün batımının fotoğrafını çek. Hareket ettirelim.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat.
Bence de
I
Max gibi
think
görünmeye devam
I'll
et
stick to
lütfen.
looking like Max.
Şuna bakman lazım.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Ya bizim...
My most trusted companion.
One
One gallery
kameramız
showing,
oradaymış.
3 magazine meetings, and one... The further my life takes me,
Oo çok
the more I
iyi.
find
Şunu
myself
fark ettiniz
coming
mi?
back to this trusty old friend. Nothing like a satisfying click, a soothing whir, and a toasty photo blossoming into
Şundan bir tane alasım geliyor biliyor musunuz? Gerçekten bak. Sırf Max yüzünden bu arada. Ben de muhtemelen zırhlık bir şey
the
çekerim.
selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Ya bir selfie'ye bak, senin selfie'ni yerler.
Time for your close-up.
Ay bir kastı anlatamam.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Mad Max. Yardım et ünlem.
I've been gone for
Evet,
3
kız.
days and all hell has broken loose.
Gerçekten bu arada gittiğimiz 3 gün içerisinde bunlar olduysa acaba gerçekten problem bizde mi acaba? Oh,
This is so horrible.
stop the lies, killers.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
What other skeletons are you hiding? Çok gürültülü bu arada, farkında mısınız? What are you hiding? Oha. No more lies. No demolition. Lakeport remembers. What other... Onu okudum
What
zaten.
happened here?
No demolitions falan filan. Stop bulldozing. Ya çok gürültülü. Ana sesi biraz daha kısayım. No more secrets. Done with Nebraska. What you write? Killers. Done with... Hepsi böyle... Aa. Bu ne? Alınacak gibi duruyordu da.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Bu kız ne yapıyor? Stop the lies. Falan filan.
Where did all this come from?
Oğlum kapıyı kim kilitledi? Şaka mısınız siz? Allah Allah. Kız hadi. İnanmıyorum. Çabuk abi, bir şeyler bulmamız lazım. Bahçede bir yerde. Yanıcı madde mi? İnanmıyorum.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Oha.
Damn it!
Security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
Lan şaka mısın? Öğrenciler?
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Çok pikselli orası bu arada.
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Lan öğrenciler kaldı. Alo. Ne oluyor lan?
Hurry, the roof is caving in!
Chloe! Lan kucağında Chloe!
No, no, no. save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
Yine mavi kelebek geçti ya. Ben gene eğiliyor olarak gözüküyor
It's
muyum
Friday.
acaba?
The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it
Ben biraz
already
fotoğraf
was.
çekiyorum da arkadaşlar. Siz çok şey yapmayın. Çünkü çok güzel anlar yakalanıyor böyle.
I'm here. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it.
Gitme sakın. O kalsın.
Oh my
Çok güzel
God.
fotoğraf. Ne oldu? Niye böyle? Ne kasıyorsun şu an? Kasma. Hiç gerek yok öyle şeylere falan.
Hi, Hazel.
Max, big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his... office.
Bunları okumuşum. İlk okuduğumda çok böyle şey oldu çünkü. Çenem ağrıdı. Niyeyse. Aa, istediğim her şeyi çekebiliyor muyum? Şaka mı? Okey. Selfie çekebiliyor muyum? Şurası çok güzel. Mesela şurayı çekelim.
Do I study astronomy? No. Do I stare up at these and think big thoughts about the universe? Why, yes.
Her şey.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Her şeyi çekebilmek güzel oldu. Yok, burası o kadar güzel gözükmüyor. Geri sarabiliyoruz. İnanmıyorum. Mutluluk verici. Restrooms. Podcast ilanları benim umurumda değil. Buralara giremiyoruz. Her yere bakacağım arkadaşlar. Gerçekten her yere bakacağım ya. Yani oyunu çok yavaş oynuyor olabilirim ama Moses'ın ofisini bulduk. Güzel. Kim var lan içeride? Ay bizim bu arana ne oldu acaba?
Waiting for our hot chocolate date. My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Karşılıklıyız ama Moses'la. Çıkamıyoruz ha. Gerçekten güzel engel bu arada. Kimmiş?
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Gazete.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Buraya geri geldik. İyi hadi gidelim. Moses'un da sıcak çikolataya bayılması hakkında.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s and a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Bir dakika ya. Alamazlar
Everyone
mı?
who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
I acted on it.
Bir tur durduracağım. Ne kadar karanlık göründüğüme bakmak için. Evet, bayağı karanlık görünüyormuşum. Ama o kadar çok gözümü alıyor ki. Yani şunu şöyle yukarı koysam da düşmez inşallah. Az otursam artık ışığı oradan açsam. Böyle belki daha iyi olur. Aa, çok gözüm alıyor ya. İnanılmaz gözüm alıyor. Acaba yerini mi değiştirsem? Dur bakayım. Değiştiremiyorum. Onu daha detaylı ayarlamam lazım çünkü. Neyse, şimdilik böyle idare edelim. Saçım da gerçekten bok gibi gözüküyor şu an. Ama dediğim gibi direkt oynayacağım yani, çok çatlıyorum meraktan.
Instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
Oh my god.
Abi
I didn't
hiç
even
bilmiyordum
think
ki
to.
yapabildiğimizi
You're in
tekrardan.
shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department, they'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Ne yapacağız lan? Nasıl bir pratik yapacağım?
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Çiçekler. Fotoğrafa bakalım.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
Nasıl yapacağız?
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses. Moses is more excited about my powers than I've ever been. You won't be a casualty to science on my...
Ya yanlış yaptım.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1.
Bakacağını zannettim ondan.
Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. We've covered a lot of ground. These people started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all. Yeah. About that whole avoid section. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right. Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
Bunlar resmi hatırlıyorum.
Split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Oradan nereye çıkıyor?
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Allah Allah, nerede lan?
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Get us out of here!
Biz bulamadık ya Moses. Sen söylesene.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. Oh, I'll find Swordmaster Frostbite's killer, Moses. Just you wait. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a Fireflinger did the deed.
Gerçekten
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that? I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Are you my mystery killer?
demek ki bunlara tıklayacakmışız.
A high school girl? The plot thickens.
Oha,
But what's her
bundan
name?
korktum bir an.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
O postere bakmadık mı? Baktık.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. Here she is. But what's your name? Yep, Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Bu kız mı öldürmüş onu? Galiba. Hadi geri saralım o zaman. Ama dur, konuş diyor. Neyle konuşacağız?
Okay,
Geri sarmadan
ask me
önce.
again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough. Okay.
Canım. Ne alakası var? Hani en başına gideceğiz ya. Tamam, oldu galiba.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Lan ne yapacağız?
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Ha bir şey koyacağız kesin. Dur bakayım. Tahminler.
This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces.
Al hayatım. Adamın oturduğu şeye de dokunmak ne kadar doğru bilmiyorum yani.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Nasıl güldü lan? Hangisinden çıktı acaba?
Yes.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Ekstra konuşma açıldı ya, ben onu... Dur geç. O yüzden şey yapayım dedim. Sürekli bak.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Ayağa kalktım. Zaten ayaktaydık.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
daha ekstra bir şey yapmamıza gerek yok. Direkt konuşalım.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm about to lose something big. And I just don't know what it is yet. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that you can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
And now we could lose a Loretta, or a Reggie, or a you. How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
Ya ben zannetmiyorum, hani niye bir yıl beklesin de gelsin Caledon'a şey yapsın. Caledon'un suçu ne yani? Zannetmiyorum.
Safi's been gone for months. Her mom isn't even the president anymore. And she works alone. A riot isn't her style.
A riot is chaos. Safi's natural habitat.
Even so, Safi may hate the administration, but she'd never hurt the students. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it.
Why not?
But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you in the turtle. Any regrets?
Niye öptün içimden? Hayır.
I want to be with someone who can handle my powers. Lakeport's favorite bartender isn't that person.
Even Vin?
Vin in my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. A rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy, hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and going for his graduate degree.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
Bazen birlikte oluyoruz mu? Ama şimdi bakarsan Vinny'le de olmayalım ya arkadaş olarak.
We have coffee in the Fab sometimes. He complains about working for Owen. I complain about working for Owen. It's nice. So, how do we stop
Merak
a fire
ederseniz
before
ojeli
it
olsam
starts?
bile tırnağım kırıldığı için törpü yapıyorum.
Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Abi öğretmen olacağız.
You know, I saw
İnanmıyorum.
something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
Ya bu oyun niye kasıyor tam bazı yerlerde? Çok sinirim bozuluyor ha. Dur
Matt?
bakayım ayarlarda. Allah Allah.
Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Oha, direkt bana mı bırakıyorsun bütün her şeyi? Oha, inanmıyorum. Siktir lan oradan, bu arada ben aşırı telaş olurum şimdi. Of. Peki şimdi şey gördük ya. Duraklatıyorum, konuşmam lazım. Chloe'nin olduğunu gördük. Muhtemelen iki ayrı gerçekliği biz birleştirdik ya. Chloe'nin öldüğü gerçeklik ile ölmediği gerçeklik birleştiği için Safi gibi Chloe de aynı şekilde hayatta kalmış oluyor, değil mi? Mantıken. Evet. Harika. Bu o kadar geçmişi kapsıyor muymuş? Kapsıyor mu? Rachel? Rachel'la ilgili tek bir şey söylemeyecekler. Bak buraya yazıyorum. Kesin söylemeyecekler.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Lan salak karı biz iptal ettik.
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Reggie, any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
Ha, gidip kimi çekeceğiz lan, o şu kız güzel. Kitap okuyor.
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
İlgi çekici.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Tam çekecektim, çekemedim. Acaba Safi mi diye düşündüm ben de.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Gerçekten Safi gibi ya. İnanılmaz yani.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
Fotoğrafa
Was that
bakalım,
really
fotoğrafa bakalım.
Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know
O
for
yüzden
sure.
sormak istemedim ben de. Ya
But
kulağıma
if
kaçtı
she's
gene.
really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Fotoğrafa bakabiliyor muyuz?
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time,
Tamam.
Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Olur, konuşuruz ama şuraya bakalım ilk önce.
Whatever graffiti was here before, clearly someone wanted it gone right away.
Çıkabiliriz zannetmiştim. Çok kişiyle konuşabiliriz. Muhtemelen bu oyun bayağı uzun olacak diye düşünüyorum.
I
Atletizm
remember
takımı.
helping. I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
Geçemiyor muyuz?
Now that I am on the faculty, some would say
Oturalım, merak ettim. Yemin ederim hala küçük çocuk gibiyiz ya. Tabii ki de SS alacağım. Aa.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield. Oh, God. I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself.
Hiç kalkalım mı canım? Gerçekten bazen çok sıkılıyorum çünkü.
No judgment. I don't like to share my...
Hah, toplanabilir eşyalar, okey. Şu üçünü bulmayı mı unuttuk? Umarım unutmamışızdır.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
O çiğ ve güçlü ya.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Okey, öyle söyleyelim o zaman.
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Hey, Professor Miha. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Don't mind me. Just admiring the cuteness. President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original. Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat? All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count. Amanda has gone all... I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure... Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house? Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Tuhaf oldu ama neyse.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now. One student down, probably time for 2 more.
Fotoğrafı yeniden mi çekeceğiz? Ne fark
Looks
etti
like
şimdi?
Caledon has a new artist in residence. This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town.
Çok güzel gözüküyor ya. Çocuğa bir şey mi diyeceğiz? Yok, bak diyor. Ya
One
şunu...
student down. I can probably help 2 more.
Çok güzel ya. Çift bozlama deyince nasıl oluyor? Ha, tam hatırladım. Keşke selfie olayını getirselerdi de biz de bir... Aa.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack. Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And
Alsak ya yanımıza,
the
niye
camera
bıraktık
was
ki?
broken.
Okey, devam edelim. Etraf çok hoşuma gidiyor benim şu an nedense. Şurada bir fotoğraf çekme daha yeri mi var? Acaba?
One student down, probably time for 2 more. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
This is class, Loretta, not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I probably have time to help one more student.
Ama oğlum çok detaylı. İnanamıyorum.
Our telescope is a Meade 16-inch Schmidt case-grain model with an advanced coma-free optical system. In astronomy, we have a little joke that it's not the size of...
Lütfen, gerçekten bunu dinleyemeyeceğim şu an. Çok özür dilerim. Çok özür dilerim ama yani ilgimi çekmiyor.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare.
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Gene geri saracağımızı biliyordum tabii ki de. Hadi hızlı.
It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in.
Gene olmadı değil mi? Neyi yanlış yaptık peki? Dur.
Hello there.
What's up?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly. Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas. I can work with that. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher
Kutluğa bak
strikes
ya.
again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop
Git
this
bak,
fire.
geri sararız.
I should make my way back to where class started. Oh, this is a weird... Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas? This school runs on coffee and cleaning fluid. Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Bow, bow, bow, bow, bow, bow, bow. Coming through. Bow, bow, bow, bow, bow, bow, bow. Bow. Sploosh. Bow, bow, bow, bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow, bow, bow, chicka, chicka, bow. Boom!
Bow, bow, bow, bow, chicka chicka bow, bow, bow, bow, chicka chicka bow.
Ya birader Allah Allah. Yemin ederim delisi götümüzden ayrılmıyor ya. Ona bakacağım.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Oralara baktık zaten değil mi? Hiçbir şey kalmadı. Aynen.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of when she died. Every year, I feel her presence grow stronger. But this year, it almost feels real.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Saymadığını da neden bıraktığını biliyoruz değil mi? Safi'den dolayı bence. Bence onlarla alakalı bir şey var. Bu arada gizlice dinlemek şuradan aşağı.
I have to stay by my class. I have to stay by my class. He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Loretta'ya bak.
Ah! Max! You scared me.
I scared you? You're the one spying.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Hayır istemiyorum. Biz dinledik yeterli. Loretta bilmesin. Sinir oluyorum kıza ya. Yemin ederim bak.
you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm
Now Loretta won't know that I spied on Reggie with her. It's a good thing I'm not evil, because this rewind thing is powerful.
Dersi bitiriyoruz.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Aa, Yasmin.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I have unfortunately experienced enough trauma to know that the feeling you describe is all too natural.
I suppose you're right. Still, for months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Tamam işte Safia. Safia bu.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself. That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Lan yanlış yaptım. Yanlış yaptım. Yanlış yaptım. Allah kahretmesin. İnşallah save almamıştır. Hayır, hayır ne olur almasın. Öleceğim. Ne oldu, oyun dondu. Alt F4 koy. Vallahi alt F4 koy. Vallahi dondu. Bekliyorum. Oyun zaten çalışıyor değil kız. Oyun çalışmıyor vallahi bak. Yemin ederim çalışmıyor. Dakikaydı durdurayım öyle. Şimdi. Ekran geldi mi bilmiyorum. Sahne seç nedir? Şimdiye kadar olanlar.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia.
Ha. Okey. Çok özür dilerim. Dur. Ekran geldi mi? Gelmiş. Devam et. Ne olur o seçenek seçilmemiş olsun ya. Yoksa o sahne seçeceğim oradan oraya. En azından sahne seçi getirmeleri benim için mutlu edici bir şey. Bu yükleme ekranında ne var abi? Bu kadar çok bayağı şey. Nasıl tarif edeceğimi bilemedim. Ya şu yükleme ekranına gelince normalde oyunlarda yükleme ekranında
This Fremont House shit isn't a joke.
daha yüksek bir FPS değeri görürsünüz. Bu 8'e 6'ya falan düşüyor.
If word got out.
Tamam.
Fremont.
Her şeyi kurtardık.
Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Hemen şimdi Loretta ile hallediyoruz.
Max! You scared me.
Buraları bir daha izleyeceksiniz. Kusura bakmayın yani.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Dinleyelim. Sonra geri saralım. Mecbur biraz şey yapacağız. Aynı yerleri dinleyeceğiz. Orada bana alerji içeceği aynen. Alerji ilacımı içeyim orada.
I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back.
This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. But there is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I have unfortunately experienced enough trauma to know that the feeling you describe is all too natural.
I suppose you're right. Still, for months afterward, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Bu sefer doğru yapıyoruz. Bu sefer doğru yapıyoruz.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead.
Dalga mı geçiyorsun?
Always
Bizi
a
mi
pleasure to
tehdit
see you,
ediyorsun
Maxine.
ya? Sen
Did
önce
I
git...
just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic.
Sen önce git kendi kızınla aranı düzelt de ondan sonra ondan bilgi al.
I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust. So
Git gidelim.
much
Bak gene
going
kasıyor.
on. Abraxas? Whatever Fremont means.
FPS düşüşü yaşıyoruz. Oh maşallah maşallah. 11 FPS, 10 FPS nedir ya?
No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before.
Hadi bakalım.
Hopefully, I can learn something.
Umarım. Gene yükleme ekranı geldi.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire.
Bir saniye dedim de şey. Bunu okumuştuk. Okay, geri gidelim.
And enjoy the show while I'm here. A philosophy major told Amanda that it's not a grilled cheese if you add meat. I wonder when she's gonna unban him. I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something.
Buradaymış oğlum.
Lucas Colmenero? I didn't know he still lived in Lakeport. What's he doing here?
Hiçbir fikrim yok ne işi var.
This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me. It's for a good cause. I could wade into this bidding war. Lakeport has a Fremont Street, but it's across town. You look pretty smart. Anything in your crystal ball on how to stop this fire? Keep your secrets then.
Dışarıda da bir şeyler var galiba.
My photo made it into the Turtle's local artist collection. Not the gallery tour I was planning for, but it makes me too, Ben.
Bir saniye telefon çalıyor, hemen videoyu durdurup geliyorum. O değil de bir şey söyleyeceğim. Pauzladım ya telefon açmak için. Oğlum 2 saati geçmişiz lan. Ne ara 2 saat oldu? Hiç bana öyle gelmedi. Neyse bu kısmına da atlatalım madem de videoyu bitirelim. Uzun olmasın, çok baymasın yani.
With all the new people coming to the Turtle, someone is bound to know something about the fire. I could never say no to a blue-haired girl.
Ya abicim. Abicim dedim, duydunuz mu? Max var ya, bitiyorum sana.
Noelle is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd.
or a fight if she hired her as a bouncer.
Gitmeyeceğiz.
Half the town is here tonight. There's gotta be something I can learn.
Şey var, motor var. Wow. İlan nedir?
I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my Choose Your Own concert with Amanda.
Dinleyelim bakalım ne diyecek.
You stole my heart today in econ class and drowned out thoughts of stocks and dividends. I tried to get your number, but alas, you slept through class, then vanished at the end.
Çok kötüydü. Çok kötüydü. Tamam mı? Çok özür dilerim ama çok kötüydü. Bir daha dinlememe gerek yok herhalde. Aa, barmene bak.
Hi there. I didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers, back before the storm ripped its roof off.
I heard about that. Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
I take it you're not a fan of the turtle?
Amanda is one of the good ones. The rest of these students, not my speed. I'm used to a less collegial environment. Listen to me, getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
College bars. Man.
Ne alakası var birader? Girdiği triplere bak ya.
I'm out of cash, but I could try the silent auction table. I'm glad Amanda's finally getting back on stage.
Winnie sana geleceğim. Aman da... Espri yapacaktım, yapmaktan vazgeçtim.
Amanda doesn't believe in pumpkin spice as a flavor, but she appreciates a good fall vibe as much as anyone.
Arkadaşlar buraya gelip basıyorduk, hatırlıyor musunuz? Bak geçip duruyorduk öbüre.
My confidants, I mean my friends, would tell me if they heard anything. Amanda stocked up for tonight. I'm glad she had such a good turnout.
Artık buradan oraya
For all I
geçebiliyor
know,
muyuz?
Sophie was just chain smoking out here. The snapping turtle has art in every nook. The summer shows at the Turtle were awesome. Chloe would have loved them. Rollin' Raiders. Sounds killer.
Oturacağız. Harika bir ortam bu arada. Oturalım da birkaç tane SS alayım.
My powers always force me to look ahead, even when they take me into the past. Just once, I'd love to
Max'in
know
yüzünü
what's
göster
coming
ya,
and
çok
not
güzel
have to
o.
change it.
Konuşma Max daha fazla. Max'in yüzünü yakından alırsam ben de ne kadar fotoğraf hastasıyım, farkında mısınız bilmiyorum ama ay çok tatlı ya, tipe bak, çok seviyorum. Hadi kalkalım aşkım. Suyun sesine bayılıyorum. Denize bayılıyorum. Hadi gidelim. Şimdi bir Amanda vardı, Winnie vardı. Buralara baktık. Başka her şeye baktık değil mi? Aynen. İlk Amanda ile konuşalım.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now? Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? Ah, I'm so sorry.
Açma kız.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
In that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
I'm so excited to finally see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently in Lakeport?
Recently? Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg. Amanda is super stressed about her set.
Hey, I thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed. Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell.
Yanlış yerlerde
But they
yazın
rename
olmaması
a
lazım.
building whenever a donor croaks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help, thank you.
No problem. Got any more trivia questions for me?
Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really. Abraxas kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted everyone.
A valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. How do I do it all? Things are
Oğlum
good.
niye birbirlerine böyle gözleri parlar gibi bakıyorlar? Ben Amanda ile öyle bir şey hissetmedim mesela ama Winnie ile Max arasında gerçekten bu var gibi. Yanılıyor muyum bilmiyorum ama gerçekten bak gözlerine bakın. Yani gerçekten öyle bakıyorlar ya. Ben Amanda'da bu bakışı görmedim.
After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling. I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in, maybe?
Ugh.
You just have to speak his language. Remind him that you're a burgeoning artist who brings value to the school. He'll come around.
I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve. Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy.
Geri saralım, ağzına sıçalım. Dur bakayım, şimdi ağzına sıçabilecek miyiz? Yok, sıçamıyoruz. Geri saralım, öyle sıçalım ağzına. Sana bak, amına koydum, git buradan hadi.
Hey. I found some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
Cool. Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
Gerizekalı. Enayi. Aptal.
So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Great set.
Okay, right? Normally I'd be humble, but that fucking killed! What was your favorite part?
Just seeing you on stage for the first time. You were so comfortable and in your element. It was really special. What were you saying before? About the town being a tin...
Tamam, Max'taki bakış birazcık daha böyle şey. Sanki karşısında küçük çocuk varmış gibi. Amanda'dan aldım o hissiyatı. Onunla ilgili sıkıntı yok. Max sanki böyle kendimi mi kandırıyorum acaba bilmiyorum ama.
People are blaming Caledon for all of their problems, especially now that your new president wants to snatch up more of Lakeport. And guess who's remaking himself as the voice of the people? Lucas Colmenero.
Really? Vermont's most pretentious novelist? Lucas never struck me as a spokesperson for the common man.
People are angry.
Yanlış yerlere
He has
salıyorum.
them throwing rocks at the Ivory Tower. They're ready to tear down the school.
It's really alarming.
We need to focus on rebuilding. I've been busting my ass all week to pull this night off. I hope it makes a difference.
Vallahi Frementus olalım
Have
sadece.
you
Onun
heard of
dışında
a building called Fremont House?
bitirelim yani. O sohbetleri çekemeyeceğim şimdi.
Can't say that I have. There is a Fremont Street in town. Does that help?
Maybe. It's on the wrong side of Lakeport, but it must be related somehow.
Careful. You're becoming a townie. Soon you'll be complaining about the noisy Caledon punks.
I'll let you get back to it.
Have fun out there.
Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice that while I was walking over here?
I'm not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole. But he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead.
Birasına dökeyim mi? Az önce bize itlik yaptı.
Are you enjoying the
Shit.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Bana ne?
My life is hard, but at least I don't have to listen to this guy call my work self-indulgent.
de yazıyor lan ChatGPT. Harbi ChatGPT yazmış ya.
Lucas got dropped by his agent. I wonder if he'd want to commiserate with a sympathetic listener.
Öf. Yapacağız galiba ya. Hiç sempatik listener olmak istemiyorum buna ama.
If you ask me, freelance work is the real slaughterhouse. I just got in a huge fight with my agent, and I think she's gonna drop me.
Artistic differences? Have you considered abandoning your principles in order to appease her?
You know, I haven't.
Good. Great art is never understood in its own time. You must be on the right track.
This is random, but have you ever heard of Fremont House? I think it's a Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas House... Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas House is off campus.
You haven't heard. Caledon is expanding.
$3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough to understand, but Caledon is corrosive. I hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Judge me all you want. But the town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
So you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
Well, see you around, Lucas.
Take care, Max.
The fire started in the Abraxas house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but...
Max! Help!
Waiting can wait.
Pekala. Haydi gidelim. Başka hiçbir şey kalmadı. Her yere baktık.
What do you mean $10? I totally paid when I got here. Besides, I don't even have $10. Come on, Noel.
Serves you right, Dick.
Hak ettim. Ayrılalım. Ya F1.
Okay, Professor, time to break and enter.
Burada duralım.